Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, how are you? I hope you are all hale and hearty by the grace of Almighty. Today, once again, I like to welcome you all in our today's lesson for the student Alim first year on behalf of Fadil Madrasa. However, today we shall discuss on one of the finest lessons of our textbook, which is Unit 6, Lesson 1, and Eastern University. Before going to our lesson, I like to ask you one thing. Who is the first international man in our Indian subcontinent? Some of you can remind it or recollect it. He is none but the Rabindranath Tagore, the great philosopher, the great novelist, the great essayist, the great poet of our literature. We know in our literature we have only one writer in old age, which is Church of God. In our middle age we have some writings, but in modern age we have a lot of writings, and among them, Rabindranath Tagore is the man who make known all over the world there is a nation who is speaking Bangla. They have literature. Through his getting Nobel Prize in 1930. We know the Nobel Committee research who is deserving the prize for literature this year in a group or by group, defeating the literate person or poet, essayist, dramatist all over the world. Rabindranath Tagore achieved this prize in 1930, and Bengali nation, Bengali literature become familiar all over the world. However, today we shall read an essay written by Rabindranath Tagore, and that is at Eastern University. In this essay, Rabindranath Tagore has discussed about university, the aim of education, and real teacher. First of all, university. University is a institution. Here, Rabindranath Tagore has discussed university should not be support university. University should be a real university. So, he has begun the poem began the essay, our university should not be made into a mechanical organization for collecting and distributing knowledge. In simplification, we can say Rabindranath Tagore has tried to say here, university just will not distribute the certificate among the students, but it will arrange an environment which will be there. It will serve among the students which will be rare, true and human. However, according to Rabindranath Tagore, the real aim of education is not material gain, is not outer success, but it is to get inner perfection, the perfection of mind and soul. But whenever our only aim is to get the material, the outer things, the getting of job, the getting of any other worldly things, then the real aim of education dies. So, Rabindranath Tagore has given emphasis on the real aim of education, which is the inner perfection. Then he has tried to discuss who will be the real teacher. A real teacher is he who is still learning himself. Whenever a student will teach a student, the student will get the real spirit of education through the student, through the learning. A learning not only will be confined within the book, within the knowledge, within the word, but it should become in our life. The knowledge which is confined within a book, within our head, that knowledge is a dead knowledge. The knowledge is useless. Such knowledge can burden our heart and head, but such knowledge cannot motivate us. So, a teacher will always try to materialize this knowledge in his life, and the student will learn through his life, through his speaking, through his gesture, through his words, through his action. However, that's all in our today's lesson. If you go through this essay in a nice manner, you can get a lot of things which will change your life, and you will get such a things which will mold your whole life, and in different situations you can refine yourself through your whole life. That's all for today. Thank you everyone.